Hello there everyone, the Jedi Brick here, and welcome on into my review of the LEGO Star Wars set 75379 R2D2. This set retails for $100 here in the United States and has 1,050 pieces. If you guys want to pick up this set, please consider using my link to Amazon in the description down below. I get a small commission if you purchase this set or anything else using my link, so it would mean a lot to me if you guys did that. But taking a look here at the box, we have, of course, R2D2 front and center. They did make a buildable R2 a few years ago, a bigger UCS style version for about $200, I believe, but this is a much more downscaled model. And I honestly think I prefer this size over that bigger R2D2. But down here on the bottom of the box, we have the 25th anniversary logo, as well as the exclusive Darth Malak minifigure advertised, and we have our other minifigure on the other side being R2D2. The box art for R2 is really nice as well. As you can see, it takes place on Tatooine around New Hope. You have the twin suns in the background as well as some sand dunes. You can even see his tread marks in the sand, which is a really nice touch for a box. You also do have that nice kind of chrome blue stripe there at the top, which is really nice. This is probably my favorite box art we've seen in LEGO in a long time. I just like the color of the blue. For the box on the side, you can see we have the 25th anniversary logo again, and at the bottom we have the Darth Malak minifigure advertised once again, which is really cool that they're doing this minifigure for all of those Knights of the Republic fans. Taking a look at the back of the box, though, you can see we have the plaque where R2, the minifigure, is displayed there, which we'll take a look at that plaque in the actual review. We have a few of the features for R2 with the um, pliers or um, the taser thing that he has, his periscope. You can see all of that stuff right here at the top as well. So this is a very nice box for the set. Covers all the bases for what you would expect for this R2D2. Um, so let's get into the minifigures. So here is the only official minifigure in the set. This is the exclusive Darth Malak, and the reason we get this figure in the set is because of the 25th anniversary of Star Wars. Same with the fives in the last set I reviewed. They're just giving like figures that they wouldn't normally put in sets, just so those fans have a chance to actually get them in Lego. And I'm not really sure what to say about this minifigure. I'm not a fan of the Knights of the Republic games or anything like that. I don't really care about this minifigure at all, really. I mean, he looks really nice. He's got really nice printing, that really nice exclusive chin respirator apparatus thingy. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be, like a breathing mask, kind of like Vader, but that is really cool looking. Cool that they made that exclusive. But taking off that neck piece and the cape so you can get a better look at the details underneath. He does have a really cool face print with, you know, his breathing thing. Also, really nice gray stripes on the top of his head, and those go all the way back into like a nice arrow thing. You also do have some back printing as well with some stripes and the shoulder armor. So all around a very nice minifigure. A lot of detail went into this minifigure, which is great for those fans. This set just really is, or this minifigure just really isn't for me because I don't really care about him too much. But if this is your thing, good for you, happy for you, but just not really my thing. I also forgot to mention that he does come with this stand just like the fives, with the 25 years of LEGO Star Wars on it with R2D2, so he can just stand right on the base there, and you can connect the one with fives on either side. It does come with this 2x4 brick you can just attach on either side, so really nice inclusion with this. I do like this piece quite a bit, but let's move on to R2D2. So here's the R2D2 you get in the set, and it is very cool because it does have that back printing. This is a fairly new thing they've introduced for R2D2. I think they started doing this about a year and a half ago or something. Um, so this isn't exclusive, but it is a still newer thing that they've been doing. It comes in a few cheap sets too. It came in that Yoda Starfighter from earlier last year, so you don't have to pay $100 to get this minifigure or this version of R2 with that back printing. So that's really nice. But this is the first time I've gotten it in a set. But it is a very nice back printing. You can see it has all of those, the squares, and it has the ports and stuff on the bottom, and the front print is exactly what you would expect from a 2024 R2D2. Really good printing, a lot of detail on there. I can zoom in. Um, yeah, so it is a very nice looking R2D2. You can see the top of his head and everything. Everything looks pretty good. Um, so this is a really nice version of R2D2. And before I forget, again, like I did with Darth Malak, it does come with this stand. So this is a printed piece. Thank goodness you're paying $100 for the set. I'm so glad they did not make this a sticker like they did with some of the previous UCS style sets. But if you want to pause that and read all the information, you are free to do so. Really nice printing on there, really good quality. And it does have 4 studs on the left side, so you can take your R2D2 and just put him on there so he can be displayed. Kind of struggling. The legs are kind of loose on my version of R2D2, but I don't know if that's a problem with every single one, but he just fits on there like that, and it is a very nice inclusion for the set. But now taking a look at the actual build for R2D2, this is great. I think the size is perfect for what you're paying for $100. This is a great build. I just want to get that out of the way right now. I had a great time building this. It was very simple. It was not very complicated. It had an engaging build, but it wasn't difficult. It is a 10 plus set, so it's not going to be super hard to put together. Um, a lot of cool building techniques and stuff, especially with the legs. I think I just broke off a piece. Yes, I did. Some pieces are kind of fragile. They're just loosely connected, but with the legs, you have this ability to go up and down with them, which is really cool how that was built. And you can move them side to side, up and down. You can do that for both legs, which is really nice. But taking a quick overview of the set, of course, R2 is primarily a white droid on the bottom, so you can see that represented on there. And for each of the legs or the struts, there's a lot of greebling in there, which I think looks very nice. You have some, with wires and stuff here at the feet. You have a lot of stuff. The back is fairly empty. You do have some little details on the bottom with 2 stickers and then just a gray piece. So not a whole lot going on there, but on the back of the head, you can see there's, a few lights and stuff and a little sticker right there. The head can turn all the way around, which is very accurate to R2D2 in the movies. So that is very cool. But taking a look at the other side, it is all, for the most part, mirrored, especially with the legs. And one other thing you can do with this set is you can, of course, move him all the way around. Well, not all the way around, but you can get some articulation and stuff with him. But with his only 2 legs, you do have a bit of a struggle kind of balancing him sometimes. Like, he'll fall forward and stuff. It's kind of hard to get his legs even. So that is why they gave you this piece right here. Of course, on the box, it shows him with his 3rd leg. And just a very simple construction for this piece. And all you have to do to attach that just goes right in here with the Technic pin. Gotta push it in just a little bit. And now he has his 3rd leg. So now he can actually look like he's rolling around, which is great. I believe on the more expensive set, it's built in a different way, but this one it's just detachable, which I don't really have a problem with. I think that's a good solution to the problem, and it looks really good too. So that's just kind of a side build that they give you. They give you 3 more, so I'll take a look at those in just a moment. But very nice inclusion for the set. As you can see, we do have some more wires and stuff down here. The outside of the build is not hollow. It is all Technic construction to make sure it is very sturdy. This will not fall apart overall if you like play with it and handle it and stuff. There are a few small pieces like I showed earlier that will kind of pop off if you touch them the wrong way. But overall, this is a very sturdy build, and that's one of the things I like about it. Obviously, this is targeted towards children with the 10 and up price point, so you're not really gonna have to worry about it kind of falling apart if you touch it, which is great. Um, One other thing I want to add is all this greebling and stuff in there just looks amazing. You do have a few stickers on here, which I would really try to take your time with just to make sure they all line up together. So it took me, a few minutes to put those on because I wanted to get it looking as good as possible. You do have a few more stickers on the side right there, and some more of the uh, little accessories they give you. If you take off these I think these are 1x8s on both sides here. You give one on the left and the right. You have these two side builds here of his little like hacking thing, like he can plug into different terminals and stuff. You just attach that here onto the studs right there in the black. It now looks like he popped the attachment out of his body, and it has a lot of rotation to it. It can go up and down, which is a great inclusion. Obviously, with how small this is, they couldn't really get a good way to make them pop out of the actual body without compromising a lot of the structural integrity of the inside of the build. So I think this was just like the leg strut, a great solution. They also give you one more. It's the like taser electric thing that he uses to shock people sometimes. So very much the same build as the other one. It can go up and down. And they give you the white pieces on the side here to make it look like I just said, he's opening up to use these utility things, which is just another great inclusion. So I'm really happy that they included stuff like that. For $100 set, it feels like you're paying $100, but you're getting like a UCS style set with all the extra things they included. And there's one more that we'll take a look at in just a moment. But taking a look at the dome of the head, they just did such a good job with it. Sometimes with Lego it's hard to get perfectly round shapes, but for this one they did a really good job. If I move the camera up a little bit, you can kind of see what I mean, how they really did a good job with rounding out the edges and stuff. Of course, it's not perfectly smooth and everything, but I think it looks so nice, kind of like what they do with the helmet sets. Um, and just the face, if you can really call it that, just looks perfect. Like I wouldn't change a thing. You do have this piece right here on the side that can kind of move in and out because it's built on a hinge. So count that as a play feature if you will. You also have the main eye that can kind of go up and down. Again, I don't think that's supposed to be a play feature, just the way it was built, but it can move. You also have another one of these pieces there at the top, very similar to the one over there. And if I show you guys the top of the dome, this piece right here, this whole cylinder thing, is a print, which, again, thank you. I would not want to have to put that on. One thing that I am noticing is there's a bit of scratching right there, like you can kind of see the primary color underneath that blue, which is very unfortunate. How that scratching off. I've only had this built for like 2 days and I haven't really done anything else with it, so probably just pieces in the boxes like scratching it and stuff. Very unfortunate, but nothing I can really do about it. And you're kind of noticing, you might be noticing at least, how there's should be something right there. Well, that is the other attachment that they give you, and it is the periscope that he uses on Dagobah, and I think some other places. I think in Revenge of the Sith he used it as well. So he can, take that out at the top of his head. He can use that to look around. Very nice small build as well. Just giving you guys a quick close up. Only like 8 pieces or something like that. Very small, very effective, and very good looking. So, that's gonna do it for my review. So let's take a look at everything you get. So here is everything that comes in the box. I'll add these two tiles right there as well. So you get two minifigures if you want to call the R2D2 a minifigure. You get that exclusive Darth Malak minifigure, which is going to be a main draw for a lot of people for this set. I know a lot of people are buying it just for him, or just selling him on his own, or whatever, selling the set without him. So there is a main draw for that minifigure, but for me, that really wasn't the case. I probably would have bought this set without that minifigure. I just think it's so good. Um, I really like the mini droids that they've been doing for a while, like the BB-8 and the Porg, kind of in that same scale. One other thing I wanted to show you guys, just so you can grasp the overall scale of the set. Right here, if I'll move the box, and I'll move everything that you get. Here is last year's droid style set, or it came out a few years ago, BD1, which, if I'm correct, it's roughly the same size as it is in the game. Like, it's very close, like to a one-to-one scale kind of thing. So there's that compared to R2D2. They both retailed for $100, so you can really see the size comparison. Of course, BD1 is taller. You also get a bunch of this extra stuff in the set, like you get the accessories and everything. So very close in size. You also got a plaque with this one too, but very close in the size. Like, it's very close in value as well. And I just wanted to show you guys that so you could get a better grasp of the size of the thing. Um, but for $100 for just over 1,000 pieces, I think you're getting a really good deal with this set. I love it a lot. Just the details, the little accessories, the stickers, and everything. It all just comes together to make a perfect set. I'm going to say it, this set is a 10 out of 10. I would recommend this for anyone who doesn't have either of the bigger R2D2 sets. If you have either of those, I probably wouldn't recommend this as much, just because you already kind of have something like that. Um, but for me, I didn't have either of those sets, and I really wanted an R2D2, so this is the perfect size and scale for someone like me with a not a lot of space left in his Lego collection. So this will fit in nicely right next to my BD1. Um, I'll put the minifigure next to my fives, and I'll put this little plaque right next to my big R2D2. So this is a perfect set for me personally. I understand that this doesn't really, appeal to everyone just because of the size. People like the bigger ones. I know a lot of people like those things. But for me, this is a perfect Lego Star Wars set. But that is just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about this set in the comments section down below. And if you guys want to see me review any of the other LEGO Star Wars sets, let me know in the comments down below as well. I love interacting with you guys down there. And also, if you're new here, this is the first video that you're seeing, or you've been watching a few of my videos, consider subscribing. It helps me out a ton. Um, I want to keep this channel going, and thank you to everyone that is subscribing. It helps me out a ton. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I am the Jedi Brick. Peace out. Bye.